You think religion exists to explain the heavens. It doesn't. Religion was invented to survive ourselves. For thousands of years, we've debated whether religion is a divine truth or a human delusion. But if you look at human history through the lens of evolutionary biology, sociology, and neuroscience, a radically different picture emerges. Religion is not an accident. It is the most successful, sophisticated survival software ever coded into the human species. To understand why you are standing here today, we have to look past the theology and look at the biology. And that software starts in the darkest, most terrifying part of the human mind. Human beings are cursed with a unique superpower. We are the only animals on Earth fully aware that we are going to die. In psychology, this is called terror management theory. Imagine the sheer, paralyzing existential dread of early humans who suddenly realized their own mortality. How do you hunt? How do you gather? How do you reproduce when you are paralyzed by the fear of the void? Religion was the antidote. It transformed the terrifying concept of death from a full stop into a comma. It gave us an afterlife, ancestors watching over us, cosmic justice. It didn't just comfort us, it freed up our cognitive bandwidth to actually build civilizations. But conquering death was only step one. Step two was conquering each other. Biologist Dunbar discovered that the human brain can only maintain stable social relationships with about 150 people. Beyond that, tribes fracture, fight, and collapse. So how did humans build cities of millions? We invented shared fictions. If you and I both believe in the same invisible deity, the same sacred laws, and the same cosmic punishments, we can trust each other without ever having met. Religion became the ultimate social glue. The tribes that shared a religion outcompeted, outfought, and outsurvived the tribes that didn't. God wasn't just in the heavens. God was in the cooperative advantage. We didn't just invent society. We invented a reason not to kill our neighbors. But where did the initial spark come from? Evolutionary psychologists point to something called the hyperactive agency detection device. Imagine an early human walking in the woods. They hear a rustle in the bushes. They have two choices: assume it's the wind or assume it's a predator. If they assume it's the wind and it's a tiger, they die. If they assume it's a tiger and it's the wind, they survive. We are the descendants of the paranoid. Our brains are biologically hardwired to detect agents, conscious beings, where none exist. We looked at lightning and saw anger. We looked at the harvest and saw a blessing. We projected minds onto the universe because doing so kept us alive. We didn't find spirits in the forest. Our brains put them there. Now, hearing this, many people feel a sense of loss. If religion is just survival mechanics, evolutionary psychology, and brain chemistry, does that make it fake? Does it make the awe you feel in a cathedral or the peace you feel in prayer meaningless? Absolutely not. In fact, it makes it more beautiful. Understanding why religion exists doesn't diminish the divine. It magnifies the human. It proves that we are creatures who refuse to just exist. We are meaning-making machines. Religion is the mirror reflecting our deepest, most desperate desire to connect with something larger than our fragile, temporary bodies. It is the ultimate expression of human hope. Science explains the machinery, but the human spirit is the ghost inside it. Today, in many parts of the world, traditional religious attendance is dropping. Sociologists call this secularization, but they are wrong. We didn't outgrow religion, we just rebranded it. The human brain still demands meaning. It still demands tribal belonging. It still demands sacred rituals. So we replaced prophets with politicians. We replaced temples with social media algorithms. We replaced sacred texts with ideological echo chambers. The religious instinct is so deeply baked into your DNA that if you starve it of traditional faith, it will worship anything that gives it a sense of purpose. You are a believer. The only question is, what is your altar? Why does religion truly exist? Because the universe is cold, chaotic, and indifferent, and we are not. We are the universe's way of feeling, of hoping, of searching for a reason. Whether you find that meaning in ancient scriptures, in the rigorous pursuit of science, in the love of your family, or in the quiet of your own mind, the instinct is the same. You are carrying the fire of 100,000 generations who looked up at the stars and refused to believe they were alone. Don't just exist. Make your meaning matter.